Hello, and thank you for joining us for Together San Diego. I'm Paola Hernandez Jayo from the San Diego Union-Tribune. The first inaugural Festival of Journalism will be held this Saturday, October 15th, at San Diego State University. Our guest today is Jeff Light, publisher and editor of the San Diego Union-Tribune, who will invite the community to attend the festival and will also tell us about the speakers, the panel sessions, and a special documentary screening. He's also going to tell us how all of you can register free to attend the festival. We hope you can join us this weekend. Hi, Jeff. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Paola. Glad to be here.
Thank you for being on the show. This is a big event. The Festival of Journalism is coming up this Saturday. It's free at San Diego State. Tell us what the Festival of Journalism is.
Yeah, so this is a celebration of the work of local journalists from outlets across San Diego, and a celebration also of their audiences, right? So this is a place to connect people, civic-minded people who demand the truth. That's our audience. And the people who, as a profession, dig it out. Those are the journalists from all the local outlets who will be talking about their work, sharing a little behind-the-scenes view of what they're working on, answering questions for people. It's going to be pretty terrific.
It is going to be pretty terrific. And I know that registration is free. I'm sharing on the screen, and more information, the list of panel speakers, the schedule, parking information, everything is available at festivalofjournalism.com. Admission is free, but we are requesting that folks register, especially because some of the sessions have limited space available. Tell us about the keynote speakers and the panelists that are expected.
Yeah, so it's a pretty long list. I'll start with the keynotes. In the morning, we're going to hear from Steve Sebelius. He's the editor for Jeff German. You may have heard of Mr. German. He was a reporter for the Las Vegas Review-Journal who was stabbed to death in front of his home last month. A public official that German had been writing about has been arrested and charged with murder. So Steve's talk is about the stakes in journalism, the increasing danger to journalists, and the environment of partisanship and misinformation that's really in a dangerous way escalating in America. So a pretty profound talk about a very fresh event. In a related panel later in the day, we have a group from Tijuana talking about the murders of journalists there that occurred back in January. So there's a theme about the dangers of journalism and the work that journalists to do to uphold a fact-based society. So that's the morning keynote. Then at lunch, this year's Pulitzer Prize winner Marcus Yam, a photographer from the Los Angeles Times, will share his work. Extraordinary, really harrowing scenes from the American retreat from Afghanistan. Marcus, I think, was the last journalist on the ground as the American troops flew out of Kabul airport. He's somebody who works also in very perilous circumstances and is a very courageous journalist. Really something not to miss. His presentation, the photography is really incredible. And then the third keynote at the end of the day is Justin Brooks, the head of the California Innocence Project. And Justin will talk about how bias, false narratives, and misinformation have cost innocent people their lives. And it provides, to me, a pretty powerful lesson about the impact of journalism, I guess the impact of information and the power and responsibilities of journalists. So those are the keynotes, each of them worth showing up for on their own, I think. And then we have panels throughout the day, maybe too many that I could list here. There's a panel on the Ash Street scandal, featuring the lead reporters in town who have uncovered that a really incredible story. If you want to click through, I can give you some commentary on each of these. This is Pursuing the Truth in the Age of Propaganda, a very important panel led by Mark Rochester from iNewsSource. This whole issue of fake news and misinformation spread through digital media and social media is obviously a very pressing concern. So that'd be a great panel. And then the importance of community journalism. This event is put on by the UT, the San Diego State Journalism Department, KPBS, and Voice of San Diego as the big sponsors, but really it's conceived of as a joint effort of all of the outlets in San Diego, of which there are dozens and dozens. And you saw on that panel, I think we have people from El Latino, Asian Journal, the Filipino Press, and the San Diego Monitor. Just a few of the community outlets, of which there are so many in San Diego. So that's also a great panel. And then we'll have this screening of a short documentary that the UT team has built over the last several months about the lives and work of journalists in Tijuana. Mexico is one of the most dangerous places for journalists to work in the world. I don't have the numbers at my fingertips about the number of journalists killed this year. 2 journalists were killed in January in Tijuana, and I think there was a number on there, maybe 150 in the last 30 years in Mexico. So that's also a very important story.
Definitely topical issues that are going to be discussed. It's also an opportunity for attendees to get to know the people that are reporting in San Diego about the most important stories that we have. And Jeff, also tell us I'm going to share a little bit about the website. Again, as I mentioned, they can register for free at festivalofjournalism.com. I did want to share that the entire schedule is available on the website. The link is very easy to find. If you go to festivalofjournalism.com, just click where it says register for free. There's also information there on the speakers. There's an entire event schedule. And we also have information on location. And I went through all the frequently asked questions, which also cover a lot of very important information. We also have a listing of all the panels and moderators, because there's a lot more than the ones that we mentioned. I believe there's, yes, it's a full day. We have keynote speakers, and we're also going to be there to answer questions. It's a great opportunity. Jeff, would you like to speak a little bit about the partners that we have? Because this is an event where you were able to bring together, our team was able to bring together more than 25 local media organization and journalism outlets for this event.
Yeah, I mean, this is a joint effort of a whole bunch of people. And I think I named the headline sponsors earlier, but we're also working with the Society of Professional Journalists, the local chapters of, maybe I should take it in this order. So AAJA is mentioned there, Asian American Journalists Association. I mentioned Asian Journal, which is a Filipino outlet. NAHJ, National Association of Hispanic Journalists for San Diego and Tijuana. Filipino Press is also a competing Filipino paper. The National Academy of Television's Arts and Sciences, that's the awarder of the Emmys each year, people would be familiar with. Online News Association, and SDABJ, San Diego Association of Black Journalists. These are some of the groups that are coming together to make this happen. Our own UT en Español, Chula Vista Today, one of Fannie Miller's properties, Society of Professional Journalists, San Diego Monitor News, the Press Club, Stats Digital is our digital advertising agency, and LatinaPublishers.org.
Quite a bit of groups that you were able to bring together for the event, you and the team. And I know it's been a partnership. It's been a large process to organize this event for our community. I want to remind viewers that the Festival of Journalism is this Saturday, October 15th at SDSU. It's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at SDSU Tula Community Center. I also found out recently that we're going to include a gallery that's going to be showcasing the work of photojournalists from the San Diego Union-Tribune. And I also want to invite the community to follow us on Instagram at Festival of Journalism. You can also find them on Facebook. You can find the event at that page. I can't remind you enough to register and to go to the website for more information, festivalofjournalism.com. Jeff, lastly, I'd like to share where the Tula Community Center is located. This map is also on the website for anybody that would like information on parking, exactly what to put into your nav system to find it. So all the information is available on the website. Something else that you'd like to add?
No, I think you've described it beautifully, Paola.
I've been working on this project along with our team and our partners. We're all very excited. And I also wanted to share for the subscribers, you may have seen all of these. The information was also in the paper. Even today, we have all the list of the panelists that were included. The speakers were on there, as well as you can see the information on the partners. And lastly, there was a map that was included on the back of where the Tula Center is located. So very exciting event. Something else, Jeff, that you would like to say? I know you're going to be there yourself.
I will absolutely be there. I'm on a panel about the future of print, and I'll be helping to launch the event. So yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody there. I think we will have videos of a number of the sessions available after the event for those of you who can't make it, but looking forward to building this into an even bigger event in future years. So it's a great start for something that I think is really important in our community.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you for your time. I know your schedule is very busy, and thank you for being a great leader in the community of San Diego and putting together. This was your idea. This was your creation, and it's incredible to see it come alive. We're going to be there again, as I mentioned, this Saturday, October 15th at SDSU. More information, and please register at festivalofjournalism.com. Thank you, Jeff, and thank you everybody for watching Together San Diego. If you would like to watch more of these live streams, you can go to San Diego Uniontribune.com/TogetherSDLive. Thank you, Jeff. I will see you in person on Saturday, and thank you everybody for watching. Have a wonderful day.
Looking forward to it, Paola. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
News is more important today than ever before.
I'm currently outside Otay Mesa Detention Center.
I'm about to get a report at Sharp.
Out at Sunset Cliffs.
COVID testing site.
We live for these times when we're able to bring the news into the homes of people who need it the most.
I thank all of you for supporting our work.
When you subscribe to the paper, you're telling us that you believe in what we do.